Hey, welcome back, all my WeBeam TV watchers. We're day 2 at the 2019 Tampa Bay Home Show. This is the August version. I like the summer version, right?
Right.
We found our favorite chiropractors in Tampa Bay. Oh my gosh, I know we get you guys all the time.
Yep.
But here's something different that we did. So went over to see Dr. Kaylee, right? And she's over there. I tried to get Casey yesterday, but he's like, nope, not happening, not happening. You get Dr. Kaylee. I'm like, okay, fine. So what she did to me, actually, and I'm going to let you explain this because we even actually took some little B-roll footage of it, so you can kind of tell them what's going on. So Rob in the back is going to roll that video so you can actually talk and tell them what's going on here.
So what we did earlier was a thermography assessment. So basically this is the technology we use in the office. We scan the spine. So today we just did the neck, obviously for the sake of not taking up that close. So we scanned his neck basically, and it picks up temperature changes. And so the hot spots, if you will, along the surface of the spine let me know where you have a problem area. So the spinal bones move out of alignment, they pinch on the nerve, and they create inflammation, which is why you feel different symptoms and pain. Which is also why you feel better when you take anti-inflammatories.
Right.
So the hot spots along the skin tell me basically how much work we have to do and how much of a mess are you really that I have to fix.
And I tell you, I'm a mess, and I know that. And I believe in chiropractic. First of all, I want everybody.
Awesome.
I mean, I'm just going to be. I'm open with everybody as it is, but chiropractic to me is one of the best things that you could ever do. And if you don't feel good, and if you're not feeling well, I would say almost 85% of the time, if not higher, it's because you're out of alignment. Your spine's not right.
Right.
And it's amazing that how much that does do. Now,
Right.
so we're going to bring a picture up because the picture is like, and it's kind of funny. I didn't say anything to you.
No.
So you literally, let's talk about this picture here.
So this is an example of what these thermography scans look like. The white boxes on there are normal. That's no heat changes from side to side. It's a healthy nerve, healthy communication from your brain outward. If we have green bars, that's a mild temperature change, so a little bit warmer, a little bit of pinching. Blue is moderate, so there's more temperature than there was at the green level. And then the red means that we've got severe nerve pressure at that area.
And I had a lot of red.
You have a lot of red. You had 3 red bars.
So the 3 red bars. So, and it's kind of funny. You said to me, high blood pressure, dizziness, numbness in your hand, especially your right hand. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yep, and yep.
Right.
So, okay, so that explains why, because I'm a gamer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not as big as gamer as my kids are, but I still like my games. That explains a lot to me because I start playing these games and I get vertigo really bad.
Yeah.
I get really sick to my stomach, and I'm like, now that makes, and I don't sleep well.
Right.
So let's talk about that.
Yeah, so the areas where there's temperature changes along those nerves tell us what type of symptoms we can have in that area. So for example, that red bar at the top, that bone is called C1, it's atlas. That's the brainstem. So those nerves are going up into the head and neck region, but it's also the kink in the hose, if you will, between the brain communicating down the spine to the rest of the body. So that area is the most important area in your spine because it's the gatekeeper between everything else.
Right.
So typically when those nerves are going up into the neck, that's when we see headaches and migraines, symptoms that are associated with the brainstem. So that's why I said high blood pressure, anxiety, depression, sleep problems, temperature regulation, lots of important things up there. And then the lower part of the nerves that were on his picture are the nerves that are on the bottom of the spine, so the bottom of the cervical spine.
Wow.
So going out the shoulders and into the hands. So you had 4 bars all in a row that had pressure on them. And those messages, just anatomy-wise, go out the shoulders and into the hands. And so it's not hard when you know where the spine goes and where the messages are supposed to be communicating to. It's just a matter of finding it.
So let's talk about you and Dr. Casey.
Sure.
All right, so you guys are married now.
We are.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And what got you guys into chiropractic?
For me, I grew up seeing a chiropractor all the time for all my sports injuries, like me and you were just talking about.
Yeah, we're both
big athletes.
You wouldn't look at me and see I'm an athlete, but you can see it. But yes, we're athletes.
Retired now, both of us. So.
Okay.
So I saw my chiropractor growing up from my sports injuries, and he was the one that put 2 and 2 together. You know, like I just said to you, the brain controls everything. The nerves go here. Of course, it makes sense if you have a symptom down the line that it may not be the hand that's the problem. It may be where that nerve is coming from.
Right.
So for me, I just decided makes sense. I think it's cool. I'm going to copy your life. And I did exactly that, and I became a chiropractor. And that's exactly my conversation with my chiropractor.
He's probably very proud of you.
I still talk to him to this day,
See?
actually, yes. And then Dr. Cates, he was never a chiropractic patient until later. He fractured his femur playing basketball. And so now one of his legs is shorter than the other. So being a cross-country runner, track runner, his pelvis was off. If one leg is shorter, then your hips are crooked, right? So he started having knee pain and ankle pain and hip pains, which is a problem, obviously, when you're a collegiate runner. And someone finally recommended him to go see a chiropractor. And when his hip pain and his knee pain was relieving, it, of course, kind of made that same click for him. And one of his best friends' dad was a chiropractor, and so he took off on that path too.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so where can people find you at? Because I got a feeling now I need you because I know I've got issues going on.
Yes, so we're located, our address is technically Tampa, but we're just outside of West Chase. We're just south of Oldsmar on West Hillsborough Avenue. So we're in the northwest Tampa area. We practice together, obviously. We have a big population of pediatric and prenatal. That's a big focus of ours. That's a little bit different than most chiropractors.
Nice. Right.
But of course, we see everybody. We see the whole scope of things. So that's where we're located. And then our website, obviously, navigatechiro.com is the easiest way to find more information about us.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time to coming over and seeing us because I am pulling away. Her booth is always very busy. And there's always people over there because, I think society is waking up and going, hey, this is a smarter way to do this.
People are looking for different options. They're tired of being fed pills all day long.
Exactly.
So
no pills.
We used to be the weird ones. Everyone thought chiropractors were like witchcraft and voodoo. Yeah. I've heard it all.
Get that voodoo away from me.
Oh, yeah. I've heard it all. Now people come in and they're like, you know what? I don't like doctors. I'm like, cool, me neither.
Yep. There you go. Well, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. Hey, look, I know you're not at the show today, but make sure you go see this young lady and her husband. Her husband's awesome. And especially if you need a little bit of adjustment or you need to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest thing, because knowing what's going on is half the battle.
Exactly.
All right, we'll see everybody later. We'll get some more interviews done.